Hi, Leo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to try you again because what I did is I did a read for you previously and I called you Virgo. So I don't know, some of you are dealing with a Virgo, but in that instance, I thought I'd just go ahead and record it. So re-record it. So there you have it. Okay, this is going to be for you and that who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a significant other, even one side of a situation or another as well, and even a person of interest. Okay, all right. So this will be a general read. So if you are looking for a personal read that really taps into your own personal energies, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. I do want to thank all of you that have been booking my coaching sessions with me. And I will tell you, there are so many of you that are going through some amazing transformations and transitions, especially during this time where we're going through, different things within this world, right? And that being said, I just can't tell you how glorious it is to see those of you really just step into your highest self and move forward and clearing away blockages and really moving forward, and having a lot more, passion, excitement, and, real clarity as it relates to your life purpose. And I think that is so huge. And I want to let know those of you that are interested in something like this, or getting some more information on this, definitely book a discovery session up here. I am starting a pilot program, and I want to see if there's of interest. So I'll be talking to a few people, but and if there is, it'll be actually take place, but it's going to be for a small group first, okay? And versus the one-on-ones, we're going to do a smaller group. And I have an idea, but I do want to see if there's a need for it first. So if that resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, and it's something that you would like to kind of get more information on as it relates to your love life, as it relates to your business, or just life overall, then definitely book a discovery session. We have been just doing, I just been blown away by the changes that the people have been making, that I've been working with. It's been insane, and I'm loving it. Okay, on the other side of it, I want to put my heart out to and send love out to all of you that might be experiencing some tribulations, as it pertains to what's happening in this world today. And with that being said, it's calling on those who are healthy and able to step into their highest self to help us lift, consciousness in this world. I'm a firm believer in that, and I do believe that if we act on our higher self, it helps raise the consciousness and makes this world a heck of a lot better place and brings in a lot more good energy for relief. And so definitely do that. And even if it's a smile, an online smile, right, then you might not be aware how much you can make someone's day. All right. All right. So moving forward, let's go ahead and step into what's happening with you and see what's happening for the first week of May. All right. Let's jump into this. All right. So where are you at right now? First week of May. Where are you at, Leo? Here you are. Interesting. I got this card in my previous read, and this is what I have here. And the interesting thing that I see with this is, and I've been seeing this, and I know a lot of us have been maybe feeling that we're kind of left out, right? And perhaps, in some of us, in some of the things that are happening in our lives, whether it's a love life or this situation that's happening here, your work or whatever, feeling kind of left out. And this is saying there is support around you, and it's about stepping in and opening the door to support and going in the building of support. So entering in the perspective that support is all around you. Okay, so rather than being left out and feeling that way, this is all about there's support all around you. Are you going that route? Are you looking into that? Because this is saying there is an opportunity for you to do that, and if you're not, is that that could lead to some sort of self-sabotage. So that's just one for some of you out there that might be not looking into that. And this is saying to definitely do that, because there is support that's all around you. There's a church that's warm and they're walking right by, and this is saying, hey, go ahead and go on in. There is support around you and for you, and it could be just a difference of a mindset change in terms of not thinking that you're left out, but thinking, wow, support is all around me. I'm going to walk into this church. You see how you could look at this card in a couple of different ways there. And I'm saying to look at it in this situation, I really feel for you that this is saying you are ridding of that of feeling left out, and you are opting in and taking part. And that's how I feel for you, Leo, because I really feel that you are really rising and kind of stepping into this. So for me, this doesn't even talk to me about being left out. This really tells me that for a lot of you, that you're making that mind change and you're seeing the opportunity and moving towards the opportunity, not focusing on what isn't right, but what can be right and what you want and what can help any given situation in love, life, career, or whatever. So that's what this is talking about to me. So and so that's what I see when I see this card for you in terms of your energy coming through. So and keep in mind too, I mean, fives talk about adversity. So in any adversity, you can focus on being a victim, or you could focus on how can I make this better, and the choice is yours. Okay, no one can make that decision but you. Okay, ask yourself what feels better, and then make that choice for yourself, and then okay. All right, so that's what's coming through. Let's see what else wants to come through over here. Okay, now Pentacles is that earth energy, right? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type energy, but let's see what else wants to come through. Choices. So this is about saying, emotionally, that you've got some beautiful choices and lots of opportunities. The thing is that are you going to focus on your shadow self and then come to these opportunities that way? Or are you going to take another perspective on this? And so this is saying is that you do have a choice. There's opportunities, some of which aren't good and some of them which are real viable for you. Now, this is what I feel in terms of your love life. So I really feel, because it's emotions, it could be, as it pertains to love for some of you, but I really feel that emotionally that you've got a lot of opportunity around you. Now it's about choosing which are viable for you. It's kind of like, in my course, I'm actually, focus on, what it is, what your life purpose is, but it's about, choosing certain aspects of this, and actually knowing which ones are best for you, based upon your innate talent and a multitude of things. But it's actually stemming from your, standing and looking at this from your higher self and what really is reality and what is illusion, right? And really looking into that and getting down and kind of sifting and sorting through that, so then you can come out the other side and say, okay, this is where I need to focus on. Okay. So, but yeah, that's what I see here. So you've got a lot of choices as it pertains to love, a person, place, or thing. And then I also get the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, this is about wealth and establishment. You could be in dealing, taking on this energy, or you could have actually reached a point in your business that you're here, or perhaps you've got someone that reaches, but I kind of feel that this is you. It's kind of like you've reached this point, and there's a lot more self-confidence here, right? And it's coming to fruition, right? It's a 9 card. So 9s talk about coming to fruition. And this is, being very grateful for what you have. Being very grateful and, for that of which you have, and being in gratitude for the luxury that you have. For some of you, that's what this card represents. But I really feel that you have an opportunity to make a choice that leads to this, right? Or you can have a choice to stay on. You see how I put this on the shadow side, right? You can see that. It's interesting how it kind of came apart. So yeah, you've got choices. The choice is yours. Do you want to follow up with this, or do you want to focus on this? Now this could be in whatever, the Pentacles can be, because this is a love reading, it's focusing on being left out in a relationship, or actually having, being alone, or, choosing to, or whatever it is, having a wealth of opportunities in terms of relationships. But it's about choosing, making the choice, and what side that you want to be on. So it's quite interesting. But that's what I see here. So how interesting. So you, interesting. See what else? Let's look at this 9 of Pentacles. I want to pull this up. What about this 9 of Pentacles? What more about this 9 of Pentacles? Walking away. So walking away from something that didn't serve you any longer. And I really think it's this and operating on your shadow side, but this is going to calmer waters, so you can actually feel more wealth and more, sustainability for yourself, and more, a lot of, feeling very much more established, right? So it's kind of like you knew it was in your best interest to kind of walk away from something emotionally, even though you put lots of investment into it, a lot of investment in a, person, place, or thing. You just knew it was in your best interest, Leo, to walk away. Let's see what else wants to come through. I think there was some illusion in something, that just wasn't quite right, and you just thought, and I know a lot of us in terms of relationships, we live and learn, but a lot of us can sometimes, including moi, done that, been there, done that, where you can put a lot of investment up front, within a relationship. And that's like saying, no, this is about, maybe that's something that a lot of you have realized, because that's what's coming to light for me, is that some of you may have jumped into a relationship and put all the energy into it and realized, my gosh, I shouldn't have put that much energy into this. And before I kind of found out a few more things, because I still have that same illusion after doing the same, after putting all this effort in. So that's what this is talking about. But the beauty of this is that you've learned, and now you've walked away, and you now are so much smarter as it pertains to love, right? And so that's what I see here, walking away from a situation. So let's see what else wants to come through. That's an 8, because you had to walk away because it was affecting your energy. Okay, it was really affecting your energy and getting you off balance, is what I feel. Okay, let's see what else. Note your comments below, guys. Note your comments below. It seems that you perhaps had offered love to someone, a very honest cup of love, very charming, or perhaps someone offered a cup of love to you. And this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, you might have that in your chart as well, but that's what's coming up. The nights are about motion, right? So this is very romantic motion that's coming. It could have came your way, or was offered to you, but perhaps you had walked away. So again, for some of you, that could have been the case. Or now you are now offering a cup of love to someone. So it could go either way for some of you. It's the night. And again, they're all about motion. Okay, so this is beautiful. So I think you had to walk away from a perspective, and are seeing clearly, kind of a little bit better in terms of what you want in life. Let's see what else. Yeah, it's kind of like, I think someone offered a cup of love to you. Maybe it was someone that had water in their chart, perhaps. And there was an illusion behind it, right? Because I still see that was walking away, and it's right up here again, right? Same scenario. So something really didn't quite wasn't really clear on things, and it was just stagnant, right? So that's why I feel that it was and yeah, and it kept you up. Your energy was being just rocked. Well, yeah, because all of it was spent in the mind, in the head, and this is that 3 a.m. card that I call, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. And now again, you might have that in your chart, they may have it in theirs, but there's an ending to it, because it's coming to fruition. It's a 9, right? It's coming to completion, but it's coming to fruition. The 10's the completion, right? And I really see you being invigorated after that. Yeah, Page of Swords that actually clarified the 9 of Swords. So this is about a new beginning, a brand new beginning, starting over. Okay. I will pull out, hold on one second. You guys, hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. My little Bella was at the door, and I could hear a little meow. And so, I knew you could appreciate that, Leo. She's one of yours. So, but yeah, that's what I see. A brand new beginning, which is really quite interesting. I wanted to pull a Soul's Journey card, because I want to see what's next, in terms of this new beginning. I want to see what else wants to come out for you here. Okay. Let's see what this is. Navigating by the stars, following your bliss. This is so beautiful. I love this, guys. This is really just following what really makes your heart sing and your spirit soar. That's what just really came to light for me here. And that's what I feel. So there's now some of you might be astrologers, some of you might be in the spiritual realm, light workers and that type of thing. So that's beautiful. But it's also about, knowing that the best way moving forward for you, what is the best signal for that, is how you feel and how your body feels, right? And in terms of and how just how it really makes you feel. in terms of how the energy moves within you. So a lot of you are in this brand new beginning. You're navigating the stars, right? And it's saying, follow your bliss, all right? So whatever that is for you, okay? So if that is in a relationship, if that is in a new business, if that is, perhaps, in I don't know, in your career in terms of a new job or turning a side hustle into a business. It's also saying, hey, navigate by the stars. It's kind of like the energy that moves in you is going to tell you if you are interested in going one way, how that feels in your body versus the other. And that'll give you some really good insight. Okay. Anything else that this wants you to know, with on this brand new journey of yours, right? What do we have? Rejuvenating rain. Yeah, this is about clearing the past so you can step forward and into your now that is going to be creating your future. Okay. And that's how I read this card, because it's like it's kind of like you've gone through that part of it and you've kind of rid it of the illusion. And, the illusions are in the past. You're no longer having the self-limiting belief of this. And you're actually moving forward and knowing that you can make the choice that's best for you. And follow your bliss on what that is, especially for this brand new beginning, and just healing from all of this, right? Just healing, having that rejuvenating rain come through you, right? Let's see what else wants to come out for you here, Leah. Let's see what else. Centering yourself. Yeah. It's like centering yourself. It's like it almost this feel is that you're centering yourself. You're becoming whole with yourself. And it's like taking off like this masquerade and really coming in to yourself. Like it's always been there, but it's actually bringing the best out of it, from you. So this is about centering yourself. When you center yourself and you know what your center point is, you're able to go ahead and move forward on a much more stable, unrockable, I don't know what that means, but I just made it up, basis, right? It's unwavering, that you're able to stand very, very strong. So it's being in your center. Anything else that wants to bring up as it relates to you here? What is that? Being honest with yourself. Very, very cool. Yeah, and that's, I think, a big part of it. You can't expect truth from others, but you can always expect the truth from yourself. Again, in a relationship or in a situation. That is so, so key, okay? And it's a spiritual insight and also communication, right? So this is very, very big. Honesty is really important to you in your relationships and your situation, and who that you can have around in your life, okay? That's really key. And pride. This is about, if you seeing yourself in others, right? So whatever that you maybe perhaps didn't like about another, turn that back around and ask yourself, what does that say about me? Okay. People are just like you. They just have, it's kind of like seeing yourself in everyone, right? Seeing yourself in everyone, that you have those qualities too. It's just you may choose to lead it differently. Okay. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side and see what wants to come out for them. Let's see what that is. Here it is. King of Wands. They could have some fire in their chart, or they might just carry this type of energy. But the kings are all about authority, right? And so this is that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. Again, they don't have to have that sign. It's more about that energy that's really vibrant, right? They are very visionary and kind of like an entrepreneur, right? And they're very, got authority in terms of what is they do. And so they're very active in terms of making change, right? So that's really beautiful. Anything else? Yeah, there's a judgment. There might be a resurrection. This person's having a resurrection in their life. Okay, something's changed with them. Something's coming in to help this person because there's something's being resurrected. Okay, in fact, the angels are coming in and putting down some sort of judgment. So it could be in a court case. It could be in terms of a decision making. Maybe they chose to leave in this relationship or situation. But they had to make some sort of judgment. What is this judgment? That's a major arcana card too. So let's see what this judgment is about. So something about whatever judgment that has been made has emotionally left them, exhausted. So it's about getting the rest that they need. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy here. But I think that it's about resurrection. I think a judgment has been made and now they're getting rest because it came in that order, and getting rest, asking for guidance in terms of moving forward. I feel that now that a decision that has been made in their life, that now that has helped them tremendously. And with that, it's also exhausted them. So they need to get their balance back. So this is the Four of Swords. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Any more on this Four of Swords? Resting from something that didn't work out. Could have been a relationship or situation. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. But the fives are saying that it is about, some sort of adversity that they faced that could have been a divorce of some sort, guys, and ending in a relationship of some sort, something that didn't work out. But the whole hand is not being looked at because this is a Five of Cups, not the Three of Cups. So you're only looking at, you're only looking at 3/5 of the whole thing. So this is basically saying, hey, the 3 out of 5, you're not looking at the other 2 that are behind there. And that could actually be that bridge. So it's about, quit looking at this, taking a different perspective, go over the bridge and take a look at a different perspective of something and see if it's still the same thing, because there's two cups there, right? And this is going to bridge the gap of not seeing the other things. So it's important to see 2 full cups. You want to focus on the spilled cups, or do you want to focus on what's filled and full of life for you? So it's about taking off that dark cloak. I feel like he needs to go over the bridge and kind of to go behind him to actually see these 2 cups that are behind him. That's what I feel. So taking off the cape, going over the bridge, and then taking it from a different perspective so he can see the full cups. And that's exactly what I see. So different perspective, okay? That's what I see there. And then let's go ahead and take a look at anything else for this person. What is it? They're choosing their path. Wow. Well, that's interesting because you have a new beginning too. It's kind of like all is possible. They're choosing their path. They know all is possible. So they took off that black coat and now it's putting on their Superman cape, right? And this is about being able to choose their path. No longer they have to succumb to the darkness and focus on that. They can choose their path. See, he found the 2 cups. So it's what I feel. Now it's like, really, this person is now choosing that. This is good. This is saying all is possible. So they did go over the bridge. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Vast vistas, expanding their horizons. I got to tell you, this is coming up for a lot of people. These 2 cards, like, different paths and looking at things over. Everyone's reevaluating things. So looking over the vistas here, exactly what I see here. And now instead of that Superman cape, it's red. He's got one that's a spiritual one. It's purple, using the higher chakras, the crown chakra. Now we're talking, right? So now it's about using all of that. So he's graduating and incorporating the superpower with the spiritual power, and now expanding the horizons moving forward. Okay, so this is beautiful, very beautiful, guys. Let's take a look if there's anything else that that's important for this person. This person's being very grateful for the things in life and the opportunities that are being presented to them. So very, very beautiful. And anything else that wants to come through over here for them? Let's see what else. Yeah, they've been through a lot of friction of the past. And I think that that's what this judgment came in and actually made this friction kind of, resurrecting themselves. They were kind of resurrected from the friction that was happening and taking place in their life. Okay. That's what I see here. In terms of love for this person, it's about growing their Zen garden. So this is about starting from the inside and working on the out, and then letting it show on the outside. That's the true tree of life, and that's definitely something that I teach in my work. It's so beautiful and I absolutely love it. But this is saying that it's focusing on your inner work, so then it shows on your outer side, right? And it's not the opposite. And so this is quite beautiful, focusing on that. What advice could we give for you, Leo, in this relationship or situation? Let's take a look at what this is. And keep in mind, you might resonate with one side more than the other. Okay, let's take a look at what this is. Here it is. What is it? You'll find what you seek. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So you're starting out, you kind of get some sort of page, right, that's coming through. And this is saying you're going to find what you seek. Remember, you're navigating by the stars over here. So this is just basically saying follow your bliss. You're going to find what you seek. This card reads, if you've been suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, someone awesome, someone fun, and so fantastic, chances are astronomical you will again. So if you've ever been loved by someone who's amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomically, hold on a second, hold on, astronomically, hold on. Where's my card? Where's my card? Where is it? Okay, oh, it's flipped over. Astronomically, right? Chances are you will again. So if you haven't yet found such a person, chances are astronomically you will. It's up to you, the universe. So that's what it says in the back of this card. So continue to navigate, the stars, right? Because it's saying that it is, you'll find what you seek. Any other advice? Here's the last one. What is it? There's a deep reason for each of your questions. Seek it. So it does want you to further investigate questions that you have in your life. It's talking about guidance, attention, and help. Maybe. Love, always. Criticism, never. The question was, what to give others, if anything at all? So it's love. This is beautiful, guys, really beautiful. So in this situation, your advice, you'll find what you seek in love. And if there is a deeper reason, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions, seek it, okay? And the answer is love. So I hope this resonates with you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the second half of May. Please note your comments, your likes, and your shares and subscribes. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I look forward to seeing you in the second half of May. Until then, namaste.